Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay here today to do a trailer reaction for Late Night with the Devil. I don't know much about it.
I already seen the trailer, so I'm gonna let DeAndre put it on there for y'all where we can check it out. But I already seen the trailer, so I'm not going to tell y'all I didn't see it. I already seen the trailer, but he hasn't seen it, so we're gonna see what it's about. Yeah. Or he gonna see what it's about.
Okay. Let's check it out.
We are back in 5, 4. Now, here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Terrell. Oh, good evening, night owls, and thank you for allowing me into your living rooms once again.
I like it. He's good.
Night owls, we've got a heck of a show in store for you tonight, and I'm very excited for you to see it all unfold before your very eyes. I really hope you love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it.
I'm trying to host a national syndicated talk show, and I'm trying to help you keep it on the air.
We all know how important it is to keep our sponsors and affiliates happy, but in my humble opinion, there is only one person who really matters in this whole darn crazy business. And that is you, our viewer.
You're meddling with things you don't understand.
Whoa! Now, as you know, here on Night Owls, we think it's very important to keep an open mind. Please welcome Dr. June Ross Mitchell and Lily, the young subject of the book, Conversations with the Devil.
I really don't think it's a good idea, Jack. It's becoming more unpredictable.
That's a good thing. That's why we still support
TV, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for a live television first as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Lily, can you hear me?
Good to see you again, Jack.
Lily, return to me.
This isn't about ratings anymore. It's going anywhere.
How could you let it happen, Jack? How could you let it happen?
Please be warned, anyone with young children in the room. You're about to see. You okay, Jack? Profoundly disturbing and shocking.
Yeah, there, Mr. Midnight. And you're not going to dare.
Okay, not bad. I'll probably wait for this one to hit streaming. But, no, not bad. I mean, kind of gives me what exorcism vibes, of course. Or the Exorcist vibes. Yeah, I mean, I will say I don't see no brothers and sisters in that audience because I know I done got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Right when they said, "All right, we bringing this person on stage," I'm like, "Nope, that's enough for me." But no, this is interesting.
I'm gonna definitely go see this in theaters. If it's playing my local cinema, I'll definitely be able to go see this. This right here could be horror movie of the year. It's gonna be the best horror movie this year. Let me tell you why. Well, I'm gonna give you multiple reasons why. Doesn't look over CGI. Also, it's a different take. It's something new that we haven't seen. We get a lot of horror movies that are very much the same shit, or like rebranded from a franchise that we loved already, like The Exorcist, how The Exorcist did, or The Stranger, or all these franchises. This is its own thing, trying to do something different. The time period, the way it's shot, I like that. This is something different. Like, even when we see Exorcist movies, like the Exorcist, paranormal movies, they're always in the house, isolated, stuff like that. This is something that's going to be taking place on a live television network with people in the audience seeing this all go down. It's something different. We don't get that every day. It has a different vibe to it. Also, you have a good cast, both dude, but also it's not over CGI. I feel like the Exorcist movie, the new one that came out this past year. To me, the CGI, the characters look great, of course, but it was over CGI, which took away from the scariness of what made the first one made the first one so amazing. This feels simple. It feels real. And that's what I feel like if you're going to do a movie like this, if you're going to do horror, especially horror in the best of ways, right? It has to feel real and authentic. It can't be over CGI, over produced. This looks solid. And it's something new. You never seen no shit like this before. Not with no open audience where they're doing a damn network TV late night show and damn demon coming at it. Shit, that shit's new, especially for Exorcist movies type of vibe. We usually get the house and shit like that, and the damn worshiper trying to get the damn shit under control. Way different. But to me, this looks solid. I'm all for this. I'm all for it. I think this right here is something I'm looking at. I'm like, oh shit. I'm all for this. And it feels authentic. If the vibe feels, there's some the thing that makes movies so scary, especially horror movie, when you can do something that just feels real, which is what Blair Witch did so well. Why Blair Witch was so beloved. Blair Witch, people find that one of the greatest found footage, probably the greatest found footage movie ever, and one of the greatest horror movies. A lot of people, one of the greatest, because it felt real. I wasn't going to movies at the time. I was young, but like I remember my aunt telling me. I know people that were older telling people like, "Hey, that shit felt real." People thought that shit was real as fuck because it just had an authentic vibe to it. It just felt real. Same with this. This feels like some realistic shit that actually went down in the 70s. So I'm all for this. I can see this being the horror movie, the best horror movie this year. It may not be the most popular, like Johnny said, he might watch it with his streaming. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to be like, I'm not going to see, I'll wait till his streaming. But this could be what we say, oh damn, that low-key was a banger. That's probably the best movie horror movie I've seen in a minute. People love Terrifier. The first Terrifier was the same kind of way where they just went to TV, wasn't like no damn, oh, let's go see some movie theaters. It's a big marketing thing, but now look at Terrifier. Everyone loves Art the Clown.
I just say it in the perspective of like just.
It's different.
Well, no, I'm saying like possession movies, like they don't really hit for me anymore like that.
Because why though?
Huh?
Because of why?
I mean, they're all pretty much the same thing.
Exactly. This is changing. This is It's a whole different environment. You can't compare it to anything else you've seen in that space.
I mean, you just changed the setting, but that's about it.
That's a big thing. Having a late night TV show with a live audience there with people watching on TV seeing this shit is different than having a damn isolated home where you're just like isolated from the world and you have a damn priest come in and do this thing. It's kind of like how the Conjuring franchise is. The first Conjuring you would say is the best Conjuring, right? The first one or two, right? Why is that? Because they're very realistic stories. It feels real, and that's why they love them. But later, as the Conjuring kept on growing, they kept on doing more CGI and shit, trying to go outside the box. The shit got worse and worse. There's something about being authentic, and this feels authentic. You can't compare this to anything else. The Strangers, you know you're giving The Strangers, you know what that is. And then you can't, I hear you say about the demons, so like we get a lot, but that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that makes this different, because it's a different kind of story. Also, you're getting The Strangers, you know what The Strangers going to be.
Yeah, I never said that Strangers is going to be best horror movie.
What do you think best horror movie is going to be? From what you've seen on the slate. Look at the slate, you tell me what you think is the best horror movie this year you're going to go with.
I'm pulled up too. Isn't Smile 2 coming out this year?
Okay, you know what Smile's going to be though. You know what I'm saying? That ain't changed. You're going based off the first one. That ain't changing. You're going based off what you already know. That's what it's like. Imaginary's out now. I heard the Frankenstein one was pretty good. Night Swim. I saw Night Swim. Night Swim's cool, but what you looking at thinking is the best horror movie this year?
Abigail.
Abigail?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you're looking at and saying that's gonna be the one you're looking at and saying.
I think that's good.
That's vampires. Okay, that's cool, but I don't think it's be the best horror movie this year.
I mean, it's the same people behind Ready or Not. Ready or Not is a good horror film.
But I'm not saying that's. But I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna say Abigail. But I'm looking at it and saying, oh, that's what thing. Out of the horror movies this year, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be the thing I'm gonna see. Even when the trailer was cool, but that's not why I'm like, oh shit, this is where it's gonna be this year as far as scary. I'm talking about as far as scary. I mean, like good and scary.
All right, well, hold on. I'm just saying we talk about.
Quiet Place? What you going with?
Okay, we also have The Watchers.
That looks interesting, but I know Shyamalan's hit or miss. I can't.
It's actually not. I'm not Shyamalan directing it. It's his daughter.
M. Night Shyamalan's still gonna have some help on that motherfucker. He's still gonna help sometimes.
But he's hit or miss. Sometimes the motherfucker is good. Sometimes the motherfucker is bad.
Yeah, I don't know it much. But even that, I kind of that's cool. That's psychedelic horror and shit. That's cool. That looks interesting. But this looks scary. I'm also talking about scary, not just interesting. Like it looks story wise scary. What's gonna get you be like, oh shit, it's actually scary, bro.
Smile 2, Terrifier 3. Leigh Whannell is doing a Wolfman movie apparently coming out in October. So.
Is that gonna scare you though? It was like good ugly.
Robert Eggers is doing Nosferatu.
Nosferatu's a Dracula. That's cool, but that's not scary. That's not, this looks like it's gonna keep you up at night, making you want to sleep with the lights on.
Does it?
Yes, possession movies always. Okay, go see the theater. Tell me you ain't gonna jump at once.
Okay.
You jumped in the damn trailer.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I can see this being the horror movie because it's underrated. Nobody's going to expectation. Beetlejuice, Nosferatu, a lot of those things people are going to a certain expectation because there's certain IPs behind it, or there's certain things behind it.
Mm-hmm.
This has nothing behind it. It's just gonna be a movie that's gonna come out. It's gonna hit people.
I mean, we're gonna see.
Terrified did the same thing.
Right.
Terrified was not known when it first came out. Like, oh shit, what the hell is this? And it was graphic. It was different. It changed slasher for people.
Okay,
Some
well-
people think Art the Clown's scarier than Pennywise.
Okay, well, let's see if this changes the game. But
I'm not saying it's a change the game. I'm saying as far as I think it will change the game in a certain way as far as how people look at directing these kind of movies when it comes to demonic forces and things like that. But also, I think it's gonna be a good movie.
okay, well, yeah, we'll see. I'm seeing the battery's about to go dead, so I'm trying to end this.
Go ahead.
But yeah, let us know your thoughts on Late Night with the Devil, the official trailer. Do you agree with a lot of what Javante said? Do you think this is a different type of vibe for horror? Do you think this is a movie of the year candidate, horror movie of the year candidate? Let us know down below in the comment section. But I'm DeAndre,
I'm Javante.
and this is Dre and Jay.